Do you think Prime Minister Modi is visiting the US to meddle in the election in some way? Look, India will have to be a really, really different kind of country before it's able to meddle in US elections. Um, no, Mr. Modi is not going to the US to meddle in their elections. Nobody dares meddle in US elections. Only the American establishment meddles in US elections. So they do it themselves. They don't need others, outsiders, to do that. Prime Minister Modi is going to the US to touch base again with the US establishment, whoever is really running the country, the US, and try and find some way forward in which is beneficial to both nations and which doesn't hurt and harm India too much. Because right now the US is all hammer against India, at least. It's doing regime change operations in India's neighborhood. It's bleeding India in Manipur. It's doing a regime change or trying one in Burma. It's trying to create a new artificial Christian nation, Cookie Land for Christ. Um, it's got Pakistan as its loyal vassal on the western frontier. So much. The US is all powerful right now. I think they have become way more powerful than we can imagine, perhaps. The Americans. I think ever since artificial intelligence has been announced, I think they may have AI systems that are at least 100 times more powerful than the best system that we are aware of, which would give them godlike capabilities. Maybe it's AGI or maybe it's ASI. AGI means artificial general intelligence, ASI means artificial super intelligence. So maybe they have god level capabilities already, and that's giving them this incredible level of confidence. And world leaders would know about what's going on. So, and maybe they have other technologies that we're not aware of. Maybe all the UFOs that only visit the US, maybe they are Lockheed Martin technology or Boeing technology. Who knows? Maybe Boeing is investing its good workers in these things. So maybe the US has already become invincible. That's a possibility. So, or maybe it's not. We don't know. It's all speculation that I'm doing right now. But Mr. Modi is going to the US to why does a world leader or the leader of a nation do anything? Their job is to serve the national interest. That's it, right? Every single thing a national leader does must, in some way or the other, serve the national interest. So, if Prime Minister Modi is going to the US, he's going on a trip designed to hopefully serve India's national interest in some way. Maybe by getting the US to back down a little bit on squeezing India, maybe finding some common ground on something. So essentially, you're going to a much more powerful nation, so you have to go as a supplicant and hopefully get something out of it. That's the long and the short of it. That's why he's visiting the US. We dare not meddle in their elections. The very suggestion is, well, I'm glad you made me smile.